to the workshop for another unboxing video. Another figure coming to the Star Wars family, Lando Calrissian. A long-awaited figure, and my first 40th anniversary. So let's get right into it, shall we? As you can see, a picture of the figure on the box. No band this time because of the special 40th anniversary box. All the credits and warnings on the back side. And then, yep, my first 40th anniversary style box, which is pretty cool. It's the first time I've ever seen one of these. Got a picture of the figure on the side. Empire Strikes Back. Oh, and some words about Lando Calrissian. And then more credits on the back. So yeah, pretty neat box. Again, this is the first time I've ever gotten one of these. So that's pretty cool. Movie Masterpiece Series. MMS 588. Alright, so let's open up this box and see what he looks like outside of the box. And here he is outside of the box. I did go ahead and put the cape on him. I mean, why not? It seems to be a hot topic of discussion for this particular figure. That the shoulder straps don't look right on him. That it shouldn't be put on him that way. But going back and watching the movie, you can still see faint shoulder straps. I don't know if it was part of the design of the shirt or if it was part of the cape itself. But there were some sort of black straps on his shoulders there. You didn't see them very much, but they were there. So I don't think Hot Toys did this deliberately because they didn't know how to design the cape. So with that aside, really cool figure. I'm very happy he's here in the Star Wars family, which is pretty slim for me, honestly. I haven't been able to get the figures that I wanted, but I'm super glad I was able to pick up this Lando because he's such an iconic figure in the Star Wars, at least the second two, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, because he helps break Han out of Jabba's palace and destroy the second Death Star. So it's really cool to have Lando here. But before we take a look at the figure up close, we're going to take a look at the accessories. And like most figures, he comes with three sets of hands. The ones he's currently wearing are the open hands. He has a closed fist, which again, I always compliment Hot Toys on their hands because they look awesome. Painted very well. Trigger hand. Communicator hand. Again, very well done. And the blaster rifle, which we've seen in the past. It's pretty neat. Nice weathering effect on it with the adjustable stock. And the blaster pistol. It's very well done, very shiny, like it's brand new, straight out the box. Little red node there. I like this one. Little loop. Let's see. Same on the other one. And the communicator. Very tiny, very fragile. So be careful with that. Going to imagine. Goes in there. And the wrist link. This band feels very weak, so be careful with that. You would pop off one hand to put it on the figure. So just keep that in mind. Take off the hand first. Don't try to stretch it over the hand, just in case anybody out there is wondering. Not that any one of you would do it. Read the instructions. Reading the instructions is important. If you do not know how to put something on or together, the stand with that nice chrome little Star Wars Lando Calrissian on there, pretty awesome. And it's got this design on it, sculpted into it. And then you'll have this one you can lay over it as well, which is cool. I really like this one. I'll probably be using this one more if I use the base, which I probably will on this guy. I like to use my bases more on the Star Wars figures than anybody else because they seem to have the most trouble standing. But we'll see. At least for me. Other of you might have better luck. And then there is the backdrop that came with this figure of Cloud City, which is pretty awesome. I'm glad this came with this figure. But as you can see, it is the base of the floor. But you're going to have trouble lining that up if you're using it. Sorry, Lando's in the way. There we go. It's going to look kind of weird if you put it behind him, because this doesn't line up. So you're going to have to have the base line up right there. So you could have that same shape. That'd be kind of cool right there. So yeah, the base is a little off. So it's up to you whether or not you actually want to use this base covering on the figure or not. Or you can just use that one. Either one is good. With that down, we are going to take a closer look at the figure himself. Alright, figure in hand, here he is. He looks pretty good. The likeness of Billy D. Williams as Lando Calrissian is pretty good. I'm understating that. It's actually really, really good. I wish we would have had that Billy D. smile, but as we know, as we've seen before, Hot Toys has a little bit of trouble with smiles. So it's usually hit or miss when they do smiles, like teeth gritting smiles. So we got this one. It'll work. But yeah, we finally have a Lando from Hot Toys, side to side, up and down. It is on that ball joint here at the neck. A fantastic cape everybody's looking at. Mobility here, full 90. It is all cloth, so you'll get the motion you want out of him. Like you can almost get him to fold his arms crossed, standing motion if you wanted to. If you positioned it just right, you could probably get it to do that. Down to this rubberized belt. It's definitely a rubber. Space leather. That's a crack at Justin's review. I'm just messing around. I like Justin's reviews. They're really good. As you can see, if you're adjusting with it, make sure it comes around. They did a really good job tailoring this guy. I mean, it looks awesome. You get, oh, there. Get good bend at the knee. There's a good shot of the boots, the pleather boots, the leatherized boots. I'll call them leatherized boots because they're supposed to be leather. They look really good. You go up to about here, about halfway up his calf, and then you got good ankle pivot too. Again on a ball joint, you got good ankle movement because this is all loose leather here. So if you needed to pose him in an action pose at all, yeah, a pretty good ankle motion here, which is nice. Oh, some chest pivots. Did you need to move them in that area at all? Again, all cloth, so you can move them around. Some padding in the thighs. But yeah, overall really cool. Really good figure. I'm happy with this figure. I have nothing to complain about yet. The cape is worn very nicely. The collar is a little bit of a pain in the ass. It doesn't want to stay down all the time, but it's there. It's awesome. It looks good. So, yeah. Let's just get this guy in a different pose, and we'll give him a score. So there he is, Lando. I found this cool publicity photo of him. I wanted to kind of recreate that pose. So yeah, there he is. I could probably have him hunched over a little bit more. But yeah, kind of like that. It's I don't know. It looks cool to me. I probably won't pose him like this, but there he is. He looks awesome. Very glad I picked this Lando up. He's awesome. They should have definitely made that collar longer because it doesn't want to drape over the shoulders. It doesn't want to come over the shoulders like it should. So yeah, they're definitely gonna lose some points on that one. Lose a little bit, anyways. Yeah, overall, really cool figure. Really cool. I think it's a bit of a museum pose. See what I mean? You can't. Yeah. That's how you know you've been messing around with him a little too much when his shirt doesn't. When his shirt starts to fold on his chest like that. The straps don't help with that either, but really cool. I'm glad he's here. Yeah, here's another one. Another pose. Really cool figure. Just can't say that enough, I guess. Um, they did a good job on the design of the cape, especially the inside. Yeah, super glad I am. So, did you pick him up? Are you going to get him? What are your thoughts on this figure? Leave them down in the comment section down below. And as far as rating this guy, for me, he's definitely an 8.2 figure for me. Really good figure. Glad he's in the collection. I hope you're going to pick him up because he's really cool. But that'll do it for me. Be safe, be healthy, and always be kind. And I'll catch you on the next one.